Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at your thoughts today. Look at Stanley being loved on by Perpetual. Yeah. Anyhow, Stanley's in love with Perpetual because he has strong hands and he can really scratch him. Okay, you see hay around you and such? Look. Oh, that angel. Isn't he sweet? Look at him. I've got little Hawthorne here too, and then he's out there. All right, Amy and her daughter came. They were sitting in those chairs. And there's Edna. They got some apples, and then Joel showed up to take care of the bees some more. And there are no longer bees, but I cannot get over. I'm going to turn on the light here. I can't get over. Look, Joel swept up beautifully, blah, blah. The mice that got into the hay, like they chewed some of the baler twine and such. And so some of it's falling out, so we have all these like loose hay, but it's perfectly delightful. The animals love it. And so we filled everything in sight. Some of it's like here to kind of scoop into their hay bags. I'm supposed to use this middle section first. And there's some yellow jacket catchers hanging around. We are using the advice of a delightful lounger who's been with me for a long time. And why have I gone blank on the name? Because the name has changed. Oh my gosh, I'm going to feel terrible about it. I can't even remember the old username, but anyhow, if you go under my last video and look, she left a bunch of comments in terms of what to do. Told me where I could find an article on using dry ice, but also you can, like, to actually get rid of the bees and still not ruin your hay. When I say bees, I mean wasps, like yellow jackets, etc. So, but he just gets all excited. Anyhow, another tip in that article was to not store your hay like super duper close together, like leave a little bit of a gap. Oh, well, that kind of focuses in. And so that's what Joel just moved all that hay, and then I dumped some that had been sprayed. I went out to the tree line back there, like the fence line, and threw it way over. Of course, Stanley followed me the whole way trying to eat it. Yeah, there's Miss Joan Geesington down here. So that's what's been happening. Joel came down on, must have been Sunday, and went crazy, went nuts. He found a huge nest. How big would you say that nest was, honey?
Oh, I don't know, probably 50 or better.
Like the size of a softball, or?
Oh, at least.
At least the size of a softball. I zoomed in so you could see Ms. Joan Geesington. And there's the Canadians in the background.
Stanley says, yeah, I ain't got enough, Dad.
Aww. How sweet is that? Look at a man and his mule. What can you say? Okay. And that's I know he does. Put your head on my shoulder. Anyhow, he came down and dealt with it. And at first he didn't see many, and then suddenly there they were. And they were in between bales, evidently, and there was a huge nest. That's what I do, too, to keep him from, like, you know, because he'll throw his head and kill you without meaning to. Anyhow, yeah, so that he got rid of them, and then there were still a few lingering, and, you know, it's kind of dange and all that jazz. What's that? Oh, he's resting his head really hard on Perpetual. Here comes, Hall wants some of that action. He doesn't really care right now. He's down there. Oh, my dear. All right, don't be trying anything on this film. Yeah, he wants to, you know, try to... Okay. He's going to try to make sweet love to Haw, and Haw's in no mood for it. Okay. Yeah, hey, Buster Keaton, get in there. Haw won't go in there. Of course, he's got to see what's different in here. Okay, so that's the bottom line, ladies and germs. I just wanted to come on and let you know about that. And, oh, it was Nevermind. That was the name, the username of, oh my gosh, he has a spoon in his mouth. Look at this. He has a spoon in his mouth. All right, okay, Buster Keaton, look. I use this to mix Stanley's garlic supplement and with corn oil, and he likes it. Anyhow, it was, started with an R, and the last part was Nevermind. And then now the username has changed. I'm sorry, honey, please forgive me. As I have spoken with this person in real life over the phone, etc., etc., and I just feel bad because I don't really use people's real names. And then I just forgot the username, but it was Nevermind was part of it. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. He's trying to get into some treats now. You are mischievous, aren't you? Heathcliff Apollo. All right. Look. Oh my gosh. Oh no, you get, as Mom used to say to me, you cannot do that, sir. I won't blind you though. All right. I'm going to stand here and keep him blocked out. Anyhow, yeah, that was the name of the lounger. I'm sorry to blather on and not know what the heck I'm talking about. We have fans going. Joel swept in here and there was dust, so much dust, it was crazy. So thank God it was carried out. Thank you, honey. And Stanley's itching his ear now. You know what he does? He does that so that you'll scratch him where he's been scratching. I got to tend to this donkey. He's trying to get into the treats. Okay, well, there you have it, ladies and germs. I'm just going to sign off, get over and out here, and go get the donkey away from the treats. Bye-bye. Lounging with Lisa.